This video is either gonna make you want to subscribe to me or want to unsubscribe to me. So, I'm back with another sketchbook tour video. As you can tell from this one, it has some cat whiskers on the front. Yes, this is a Dan and Phil sketchbook tour video. And you're in for a treat if you like them. So I'm just gonna... There's actually something really special about this sketchbook. You see, it's signed by not Dan. No, not just Dan. But also Phil, if I can get this page out. But also Phil. Now, I met them at Tatanoff around a year ago. And they are the nicest, sweetest people you could ever meet. I love them so much. They're awesome. And yes, they signed my sketchbook. I showed them my sketchbook. They saw a couple of the things. It was pretty neat, you know. So the first page says 72 drawings, 5 months, and 2 weird bridge guys making videos in their bedrooms because I wanted to make it sound as weird as possible. So on the first page, we've got the Halter family. We got a little Dill in the middle, and then Dan and Phil with their virtual sim child, of course. This is my friend Miriam. She's not Dan and Phil related, but, you know, I drew her, so, yeah. Then we have some Castiel. Now, in the beginning, you're saying to me, Sarah, there's only been 1 drawing of Dan and Phil. Oh, wait for it, my friend, wait for it. So we have some Castiel on Impala, making it look like a stained glass window. We've got more Dan and Phil. We've got the Pixel Dan and Phil, which took forever because I had to, and I think that Hermione probably is African American, you know? Because it never mentions what race she is, what her skin color is. So we just assume she's white, so like she can be anything. Same thing goes for Harry, you know? And Ron's obviously white, because yeah. We've got some Dan from a screenshot I took from a live show, where he just kept squishing his face. And then, okay, so there's gonna be a couple of these. These are characters from Miriam's short story that she made. And so they all have special powers. I forget what they are, though. This is Hope. This is Misha and Nahari. And we have just some holding hands, because, like, you know, why not? We're practicing drawing hands. And then we have some sketches of Dan and Phil that I was doing quick sketches while I was watching a lot of their videos. And we have Phil piggyback riding Dan, which came true a couple months ago. So, yeah, Dan threw Phil off stage. So mean, so mean. Why is he so rude? Ugh, Dan, ugh. I love him though. I do love Dan. This is Castiel in pencil. This is Phil with a cheese umbrella. Because, why not? This is another character from Miriam's story. This is Vesta, Kyo, or Kaio. Not really sure how it's pronounced. Griffin. That should be the last of them. And then we've got Anne and Fiona. I feel like Daniel and Philippa kind of make it sound like too fake, but like Anne and Fiona, you can still get fan out of that. Like F-A-N-N, not P-H-A-N. So like, you know, you can still get fan out of that and it like sounds more natural than Daniel and Philippa. Just my thoughts, you know? And then we have Thumper. A little, just playing with some Copics, I guess. We have a drawing of my sister. She's a dancer, so I drew her dancing in the rain. And then this is me trying to be deep with Set Fire to the Rain. I don't know what this is. This is about the Semicolon Project. And it has like a bunch of lyrics from like motivational songs and stuff. Along with a fist with a semicolon. I don't know, it's sort of rubbed off my wrist, but it's like, I haven't put it back on in a while. So it's got a semicolon and stuff. Yeah. This is a keyboard. It doesn't look like a keyboard, but it is, because each of the little things is like something that has to do with the letter that it is. Like a rocket, an egg, a wand, a quarter, you know? Keyboard keys. Yeah. I was watching a lot of Superwoman's vlogs, so I decided to draw something very colorful and very bright. So I drew something with a bunch of random things in it, in bright colors, for fun. I sort of just like searched up images on Google, and I just wanted to draw this one. So, you know, I drew it. I found these shirts. One of them says, not cute, just psycho, and the other one says cute but psycho. So I decided, why not put them on Dan and Phil? Because why not? I'm really proud of how that hand turned out, actually. Some gender bent Destiel, you know. Some more Superwoman. I love her. So this is one of the drawings that I can see it says Dan and Phil approved both. Wow. So they both saw this. I like vividly remember seeing them. I don't remember like most of the meet and greet because it like went like really fast and like it was like, whoa, what just happened? So this is one that I distinctly remember them seeing, and it's it's me attempting to draw a realistic Phil. That I actually drew this for his birthday. Yeah, I've come a long way in realism. Realism, it's not really realism, but it's like realism-ish, I guess. This is also a drawing that I drew for Phil's birthday. It's got a bunch of tiny little things in the background. You feel free to pause it to look at all the different things that are in the background. And then we've got Toto, Frisk, and Dan and Phil when they were doing their Undertale Let's Play. Undertale is a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. We got Markiplier. He's playing a game. This is around the time I started watching Markiplier, so I decided, hey, why not draw him? I was trying to test out this chibi-esque style with big heads and small bodies, a caricature style, I guess you could say. And still going back into that anime-ish style by finding photos and drawing anime and stuff. So there's another one of this. And then this was for the 10 years of Amazing Phil. So it looks weird now, but if you cover half the face, it's like 2016 Phil. They cover the other half of the face, it's 2006 Phil. And I feel really bad about that because I might have just smudged a lot of it. This is another anime girl that I drew off the internet. She's just listening to her tunes, you know? She's rocking out. Yeah, rock of mind, yeah, she's rocking out. Another girl listening to her tunes that I don't think I ever finished this. This was something I drew for Valentine's Day. It's just a cute little fan picture, you know? It's cute. This is a drawing with the lyrics from the 2009 fan song by Totally Eden. And yeah, just really proud of how the profiles turned out in this one because they're hard to do. And then we got some pastel and punk AU, you know? This was obviously before the pastel edit videos, so it's not really the canon Dan pastel, but it is the canon Phil punk. We have Phil riding on an elephant because he mentioned it in a live show. We have a realistic drawing of Dan that I'm still really proud of because I think it turned out really well. Then we have Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles because I was reading those books and I decided, hey, why not draw her? I have a self-portrait that I drew. That was fun. We have some Angel and Demon fan, you know, as you do. We got Phil with the shirt that he showed during a live show. I was doing a lot of live show doodles at this point. And then we got Timothy the Destroyer from that one Sims episode where they had the dinosaur toy that Tabitha loved, and then they just called it Timothy the Destroyer because it made it sound bad. So then this is another live show thing where Dan started crying about dropping his cookie in his tea or whatever, you know. So of course I drew him crying. And then we have some filling glasses. Yeah, I went there. This is a drawing I made for my friend Meg. So she had this crown that she made out of computer parts. So I made a little drawing for her. She really liked it. My friend wanted me to draw her one of my French girls, so I drew her one of my French girls. So these are actually just color things. They're useless. Drew a little Dan with some chiseled abs because I was trying to figure out how to shade abs a little bit. Then I have Phil from Pin-Off 6 when they swapped each other's clothes. So I've got that. And this is when Poe, his old cactus, pricked him during a live show, so of course I had to make it a little game thing. Poe versus Phil, who will win? Obviously, you write down in the comments below. Who will win, Poe or Phil? So I think that his name got changed to Loki or something, but I remember it being Poe at some point. I'm not sure. Then we have some Anne Howell, and then Phil in Adventure Time style. Some more song things. That's the song 2022, but again by Like Totally Eden, because she did all the fan songs and stuff. They're not on her channel anymore, so can't really link them in the description below, but I'll link her channel in the description below at least. So yeah, this is her. Yeah, I used to be obsessed with her. I'm still kind of am, but like, you know, not as much. And we have some Dan dressed as the Doctor. That was a horrible British accent. I am so sorry. Then we have some Phil dressed as the lion with a tiny bear. And this was for another thing for 10 years of Amazing Phil, because there was a lot of anniversaries about 10 years of Amazing Phil. It was like when his channel was created, when he posted his first video, you know, stuff like that. So this is, it just got 10 Phils, each from different years, with a little tapping off there. And then I've got Dan playing the piano. That's fun. I'm kind of proud of those hands. Got some Phil listening to music. That's fun. Got Dan dressed as a vampire, or a Danpire. And we have some Superwoman again, and she's got some rainbow hair, so I like bright colors, and I wanted to put her in bright colors because she's just a happy unicorn. Then we have Phil with some dyed hair, and then we have Dan laughing, and I noticed that it says a laughing meme, and I think that's just really funny that I just wanted to write that in there. That's kind of hilarious. And we have 2012 Dan versus 2016 Dan, and it's like he's freaking out over like all the weird stuff that Dan is saying about things. This was just me trying to like draw an image of YouTube itself. Couldn't really do a lot with that because, like, you know, YouTube is just a very diverse platform. So like, I don't know, I got a lot of bait things in it, I guess, but like there's just so many different things to it. So this is for Taskenoff US, and this is around the time that I decided I am going to dedicate this entire sketchbook to just drawing Dan and Phil. So everything after this should solely be Dan and Phil art. So Taskenoff US, a drawing of Taskenoff of the cover, and this is my best piece of artwork I've ever made. Yeah, bask in its glory. This is a Draw Dill Naked, reminiscent of the Draw Phil Naked series. So, yeah, why not? Of course, if you're in America, you know that Dan's gonna obviously end up making out with the Statue of Liberty. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. And also, Phil is gonna end up knocking over the Washington Monument. Such a klutz, Phil. Such a klutz. So I was just drawing cubes, and I wanted to turn it into Dan and Phil. I don't really know what style this is in, but I guess they're having a party. I don't know. Just a little tiny Dan and tiny Phil with Dill, like Dill's their parent, like it's swapping them. Yeah. We have some Dan in monochrome and some Phil in monochrome. Then we have Tabitha and Dill. I still have my little watermark thing there. And Mr. and Mrs. Helter is like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's like a spy movie. I've never seen it, but you know, I know about it. This is a little thing from Pin-Off 1, and it says, what's a soulmate? And it says, well, it's like a best friend, and the rest of the quote is, but more. This took me forever to do. It's basically the first 3 Phil's Not on Fires, but it's in text turned into cat whiskers. So this took forever, and there's like things that are, I don't know if it shows up on camera enough, but like, there's a lot of writing there. This is Dan and Phil switching hairstyles. So Dan is like, this is weird, but Phil's like, I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep it. They're just playing Toxic. They're singing and playing piano. Toxic. Yeah. Babe, I can't do it. I can't do it. Fun fact about this drawing, I actually made one of my friends sit on my other friend to get the reference image to draw these poses. Dan's having an existential crisis. We have Phil in Dan's clothes, and Dan in Phil's clothes. He kind of looks like a lumberjack. We have some Prince fan. I actually redid this in a more recent sketchbook, so that's fun. I have Dan and Phil dancing to Thinking Out Loud. Yeah. And then the real OTP. But you know, forget fan. The real OTP is Phil plus the balloon that he took to his prom. Because why not? You know what? Why not? It's a weird fan base. So this is a really creepy image that's actually like the Phil 2016 Phil and 2006 Phil. It's also like you cover half of it and it's Phil, you cover half of it and it's Dan. You know, it's creepy, but you know, it's cool, I guess. We have lion and a dinosaur because I wasn't sure what to put for Dan. I just made a little tiny dinosaur. I have some pastel Phil, some cute pastel Phil, you know. Redraw of a screenshot from BBC Radio 1. And then this is a joke that I did about like what people are like, yeah, Dan and Phil are dating and stuff, and like, yeah, but then like reality, they're just like, that alien looks like you. It's like, no, Dan, it's weird, I don't know. And we have Dan talking about how adorable Phil is while they're in Hogwarts uniforms. Then some more pastel and punk AU, but with tiny chibis. And then some angels with the tiny chibi style. The face of regret. The face of regret. And then we have some Snapchat filters. Snapchat filters. Oh my god, I already made that joke. I forgot I made the joke in the book. It's really funny though. And we have, meanwhile, Phil in America. Phil is just eating all the cereal and all the pancakes. He's eating all the pancakes. All of them. And we have some Halloween baking. No, not Halloween baking, but Halloween baking. Then we have their 3 iconic shirts put together. We have Dill's, Dan's, and Phil's. And then we have some Tabitha, because she's like, I'm too cool for you, Dill. I'm too chill for Dill, that's what it says. Too chill for Dill, and then Dill is just like too rad for cabs. Dill is like too rad for tabs, and they're just like sassing each other. And then the final 2 pieces of this sketchbook are Phil made out of the word thank you, and Dan made out of the word thank you. And so, on that note, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. If you want to see more of this, subscribe to my channel. If you want to comment anything that I should do next, you can comment that below. And I'll see you when I see you next. Bye!